the shit out of it, honestly. Yeah, that's basically it.
Is there a shield build?
No.
There's some stupid shit.
Yeah.
There's some real stupid.
Like what?
I mean, you just put.
Oh, like some of the points you can put in things.
Yeah, and then like you can have like that yellow.
Yeah,
like,
there's like the. Yeah.
There's some cheesy shit you can do in the game. There absolutely is. But it's definitely less cheesy than like what I did in Elden Ring. Like there's not that much variance.
But it's not like a hard game.
Yeah.
But it's still satisfying to play.
Yeah, I feel like both Emmy and I pretty much like we killed a lot of the bosses in the first try, which is like that might seem like wow, that's impressive.
There's like 2 bosses that are actually hard.
Maybe I'd say 5. Right?
5?
Yeah, I would say 5.
Oh, yeah.
So like Yellow Long, then there was like you died like 60 times.
Yeah.
That's a hard boss. There's
Erlang, and then the final boss
Last
is
boss.
kind of hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think there's like the centipede because I didn't use the thing on the centipede.
Oh yeah, I had the needle.
I was actually being an ego gamer.
Yeah.
Like no, I was. It's actually embarrassing because like I'll know I'm handicapping myself, but it's like if I do it with the handicap, now I'm the winner, right? I'm awesome.
Oh yeah, I never know what to do because it's like chat spoils it, but then it's like, do I really want to be here for an extra 2 hours while they're
Scorpion Lord. That one was hard too.
spamming Scorpion Lord?
Yeah. The spinny boy that's like on top of the house, and then he jumps down and he's hit.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like.
He's kind of hard.
Yeah.
No, you really missed out, man. Like this game, like this
Well, no,
this
because
is.
I just play it in a week.
Okay, right.
You
Yeah.
know, I mean,
True.
it's not a live service game. I just play it whenever.
Yeah.
And now, a word from our sponsors.
Attention Steak and Egg podcast enjoyers. Did you know we also have a Patreon? That's right, you can get even more Steak and Eggs goodness by heading over to patreon.com/steakandeggs. We've got a whole bunch of different tiers that all unlock extra bonus, super deluxe, supreme exclusive reward content, so you can go check it out to directly support our podcast. Here's a quick sample of what kind of goods you may be missing out on.
You know what's really been pissing me off lately? I just don't understand why in the fuck. And to be honest, I'd rather just fucking. To be honest, they disgusting. That's just my opinion, though.
Not to mention, if we have enough supporters, we may just start feeding Jay. I personally don't think that it's super important, because he may start getting lazy on the job. But I'm not 100% against it, or whatever. Jay, do you have anything to say to our potential Patreon members out there? Great, Jay. I think that was well said. So head on over to patreon.com/steakandeggs to support the podcast and get even more stuff.
Are you guys open to game recommendations?
Am I open to it?
I'm always.
Go ahead.
Please play Fear and Hunger.
The fuck is that?
I've told you this before, and I really want you to play it.
What is that?
And both of you are going to love it.
What is it?
Is that the dungeon crawling
It is
one?
pretty much the hardest RPG game ever made.
It's that bullshit game that you were telling me about that wastes a bunch of your time, right?
It doesn't waste your time. What do you mean waste your time?
Okay. I don't remember then.
No, it's the
Fear and Hunger.
Pull up an image of Fear and Hunger, Jay.
Okay.
Is that like a really depressing looking game?
Yeah, it's like I think so. I just want to make.
And it is literally, it is you. This game
What?
is you.
Wait, how?
Well, okay, because it's very Berserk-like. Right?
Okay.
If you like, and you love Berserk,
I
right?
do.
So this game is Berserk,
Okay.
right? Like, this is an incredibly dark-themed RPG. Insane levels of difficulty. The lore for these games is fucking insane.
Yeah.
And it's like one of those games where it's like, it has that, it's got, I think it has the same like, ooh factor of like, oh, he's playing Elden Ring. It's the same thing where like, this is like the underground Elden Ring. This is what
Right.
Dark Souls games used to be. Like the same like,
Okay.
the same status level of, oh fuck, he's playing this fucking game.
Okay, that does look really cool. I
I'm
like
telling
the
you,
style of
if
that.
you put this shit on a YouTube video,
Yeah.
and you will play it, I know you will, right? Over 1 million views.
Over 1 million views?
Oh, absolutely.
Are you
say,
kidding me?
You say, this game changed my life.
Oh, God.
Yep.
Oh, God.
This is the next game. And
Yeah.
here's the best thing, is when you play it and you realize just how good this
Yeah.
fucking game is, and you're going to obliterate
How
this
long
shit.
is it?
Depends how good you are.
Okay. How long
What
is
if
it
you're-
on average?
Yeah, what if you're bad?
Oh, to get an ending,
Yes.
because there's multiple, you can probably knock this shit out in like 12 hours.
Okay.
Yeah. You know, yeah. And if you really like it, there's a second one. But Fear and Hunger won.
The first game. That's the game you want me to play.
Yeah, so bad.
What about Emmy? What should she play?
No, both. You will both love this. You will both love it.
All right.
Like,
yeah, I would try it out.
And chat would laugh at y'all relentlessly because this is a game that fucks you. And there's nothing you can do.
Okay.
You have just gotten fucked.
Yeah.
And back to the beginning, buddy, because when you die,
How is
you
that
restart.
fun?
Oh, because it's awesome.
You restart the whole game?
Yep.
Oh my
Holy fuck, bro. I don't know if
Wait,
I
then
want
how
to
does
play.
it take 12 hours?
We'll just beat it.
Oh my god. Okay.
No, it's 12 hours even because the game is very short. If you were to beat it in your one attempt, maybe an hour and a half.
Okay.
But you're just not going to do that.
Okay. Is it like a roguelike? And
Yes.
so, like, all right.
Everything's
okay.
permadeath,
Yeah.
right? Like, if you take damage, you don't get to heal unless you have a consumable that lets you heal.
Right.
So, like, you are trying to beat the game without getting hurt at all.
What the fuck?
It's fucking, like, you
Okay, yeah, that's
I mean,
interesting.
they can chop off your arm. And
then
if you lose your arm, then you can't use a shield. You
That's-
can't use a sword.
You're done?
Yes.
Okay.
It's fucking awesome.
That
Adam.
seems interesting. Yeah, I would be down for something like that.
Just please play it.
Okay.
Fear and Hunger. Now go into their chats and say, please play Fear and Hunger.
Okay. Like, there are so many new games that I have to play. Like, I feel like I'm always behind on games. Like, right now, there's like that Inotria game is
Oh,
coming
yeah, that
out.
just
I'm going to
came
play
out,
that.
yeah.
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 Is it actually out, or is just some people have early access?
Like, I don't know how they're getting it, but I'm fucking getting it tomorrow. Okay, one way or another, I'm playing the game tomorrow. And so, yeah, that's what I'm doing because I have been spending, like, I am straight up down bad playing Core Keeper, getting mad. Fucking, like, I turned off my stream. I died to the boss, same boss 4 times. I said, fuck this, I'm done. And I went to go lay down.
What's your plan for tonight's stream?
Well, I'm not going to stream tonight
Why?
because I've been streaming in the morning. Remember?
That's right. You're a noon streamer.
I have actually changed my life. Like, for the longest time, I kept doing this thing where I would just like kind of regress back to vampire hours. I have been a very good boy. And I have not fucked up my schedule for like, I think it's 6 months now.
Yeah.
Which is probably the best streak that I've ever had.
Yeah.
In my entire life.
I hope you keep it too, because I'm sure that's really good for your health.
I don't think it has anything to do with my health.
I think it has everything to do with your health.
Really? Because I felt
Yeah,
better
good
at
sleep.
night. What?
Good sleep. It's better for you.
Well, I mean, it's better for me to sleep during the day. That way, you know, like when I go outside, it's not bright.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
the sunlight's good for you. It gives you vitamins and shit.
That sounds like bullshit.
Nah, I mean, it's
That sounds like bullshit. It's literally it's fire.
Yeah.
Yeah. How are you gonna get a vitamin from a fucking fire?
Well, it's the sun. It's like magical and shit.
It's not.
It's got rays and shit. They're
Yeah.
invisible.
Yeah. Fucking like radioactive rays.
Yep.
I don't want to deal with that.
How's
Yeah.
your blood pressure?
I don't know. I haven't checked it. But I've had literally no stress and no problem. I went to the doctor. They said it was like a little bit high, but other than that, it was fine. It was like, you know, not even within the range of like, this is, you know, problematic.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, no, things have been improving a lot and I'm fine.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
And then
I've been
how's-
exercising every day.
Are we getting a hair transplant?
Oh, fuck.
No?
Oh, fuck.
We're not doing it?
I'm considering it. I'm considering it. When I went to the doctor, I will be honest, I did ask about that. I said, is this going to work? How does it work? What about taking the stuff? What does it do to you? And I asked a lot of questions about it.
Okay.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens.
Go.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I would do it, but it's just like, I'm worried that it would be fucked up. That's the only reason. That it would be like fucked up or like mess up my hair in some other way. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't really know. Because I know Miz got one.
Yeah, he did.
His hair kind of just looks the same.
Really?
I have not noticed any difference.
Okay.
Well, then again, I never thought his hair was fucked up.
I did.
Does it look still fucked up?
I haven't seen him for a bit, but like it looked okay to me. It looked fine. Yeah.
Does it look any different?
I think it's like meant to be subtle. I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, I have not noticed it. I mean, I always thought his hair was fine. I mean, sure, it has a little bit higher than it's kind of poofy, but it's whatever. By the way, what's the next special for Steak
The
and
next
Eggs?
special, what do you want it to be?
Okay. Well, we just did the History Museum. So now the
Do you remember anything from the History Museum?
No.
Do you remember like really nothing?
I legit did not give a fuck.
Do you remember where we went?
World War II Museum.
No. Look, they had a lot of stuff besides that.
Well, I just don't fucking care. You know what I mean? Like, I just felt like I was in school. And I was like,
Yeah.
It was a failure.
Uh-huh.
well, it's just like, the thing is, like, I just don't care, right? Like, history is something you know if you care. It's like for example,
Right.
and you gotta understand, and you tell me how I'm wrong.
Okay.
Okay,
Yes.
if you don't know Neon Genesis Evangelion, you're retarded. Like, you
Okay.
can only know Neon Genesis if you watched it and you liked it. I don't care if you liked it or not. It doesn't change anything. If I don't fucking know where Hitler fucking blew some bullshit up in World War II, like...
Well, I would say probably the biggest difference between the two things is that I don't think that Neon Genesis Evangelion happened yet.
But who cares?
So it hasn't happened yet.
Okay, but here's the thing, right? Okay,
Yeah.
So do I need to give a fuck about a party that I didn't go to? I wasn't there.
Well, yeah, sometimes. I mean, like, what if there's a party that you should have been at, right? Or like something bad happened at that party and there was a guy at the party that blew up everybody in the party. You would want to know what happened at that party. So that way, it's like if you saw that guy at one of your parties, you would leave.
Well, not if it was 160 years ago. I'm not going to run into Hitler at my next rager.
Maybe, maybe not. Like,
I'm
you know,
just
like you
not.
never know.
You do know. And I mean this genuinely.
Okay.
I just don't give a
You
fuck.
do not give a fuck.
I just don't care.
Okay,
Like, that's what people, when's World War II? I don't fucking know, 1800s.
Yeah.
I just don't care.
that's it. It's that simple.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think that's fine.
I feel like there's things like that that I don't really give a shit about that much. Yeah, sure. That's okay.
Yeah, that's just how it is.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Fair
I
enough.
really tried. And Ed was great.
Yeah.
And looking at the big tanks was cool. But
Yeah.
like, for me, mine was like, cool tank. All right, what's next? Not cool tank. What's the lore? I don't.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't
the
care.
lore of the Hitler lore.
I just don't care. I know you, dude. I'm not gonna lie. I came out of. You have to understand. This is how much I
Yeah.
don't give a fuck about history. You seriously. This is what happened off camera.
Uh-huh.
We get done with the museum. And I turned to Jay and I'm like, thank fucking God I'm out. I hear.
Really?
I didn't even hear that.
And
I
then-
didn't see that.
And then I
Yeah.
hear Emmy and Asmund saying, wow, that was so cool. And I'm like, they gotta be kidding. Like, I just
You know what?
don't
You didn't think it
care.
was cool touching a piece of the Berlin Wall?
That was crazy.
I mean, and there's Jay saying true.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, it is like, it's just, I don't care.
Yeah?
I wish I did.
What museum could you go to that you would care about?
I don't think any.
Okay.
Yep.
What about like a museum?
Don't say anime.
I was gonna say boobs, but I was like, that would probably sound stupid. It wouldn't make sense.
Yeah, I'm also not a big boobs guy.
Okay. So, well, so nothing then.
I think a museum requires reading.
Okay.
And I don't want to do that unless it's a manga.
Uh-huh.
And so that's pretty much it.
If there was an anime museum, theoretically, would you go?
It would be pretty cool.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought.
It could be pretty cool. But like, for example, if there was a museum about proper hygiene, would you want to go?
Well, I mean, so, okay, here's the thing, right? So here's the thing.
Yeah.
It's not like I don't know. And also, I'm not dirty. It's everybody else that's dirty.
Oh my God.
Like, no, I'm not
bro.
dirty. What do you mean I'm not dirty? I've got no, like, dirt on my
Insane.
hands. I'm not never sweating. It's not a problem.
What do you mean by everyone else is dirty?
Because I stand next to somebody and I can sometimes smell them. They smell bad. I never smell bad.
Okay.
I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is a problem everybody else has.
I would like to once
Everybody
again-
else has this except me.
I would like to say once again,
Yeah.
Asmund does not smell bad. I will confirm he does not smell bad.
That's right.
I did joke before
and
about
if I did smell bad, it's not me. It's my clothes. It's not me.
That's the same
Nope,
thing.
it's
That's
not.
the same thing.
Yeah,
It's
that's
not.
no,
No,
that
it is not.
That is the
Okay,
same
so are
thing.
you saying that if I were to walk around with two big old piles of shit in my hand, that you'd say, well, he doesn't smell
So
bad?
here's the thing:
Yeah.
is that there are some people that just smell like shit.
Like who?
I don't want to use any names.
You know, I know who you're talking about.
There's a lot of people.
Wait, who? I want to know.
I'll tell you later.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so there's a lot of people that smell like shit, and
Clothes
that's
are
what,
absolutely part of it. Like
What?
some people's clothes smell bad.
Maybe, yeah.
I really hate bad smelling clothes as well.
Yeah, like
It's gross.
the mildew smell.
It's so fucking
Yeah.
gross.
Yeah.
Like if you leave it in the washer for too long.
Like what
Yeah.
I do now is because I have favorite shirts.
Yeah.
I'll just buy like 12 of the same shirt.
Okay,
Same
that's
thing with these
smart.
shoes. I own 3 different pairs of these same shoes.
Okay. I just wear the same shoes for like 10 years.
Yeah, I know. They're Tetris ones.
No, I actually, well, yeah, there are those.
Yeah.
Twitch gave those to me in like 2018. I still wear them.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't need to go to a museum for hygiene. It's just that I don't really, like, I feel like I'm pretty clean. I do. I think that I'm a clean guy.
I'm sure you think that.
Yeah, I do think that.
Great. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
What do you think, Emmy?
1.
What museum would you like?
What museum would I like?
Collect.
Anime museum does sound cool, but I don't even know what would be in it. Like
Goku.
drawings,
Yeah.
statues.
Yeah.
The beginning,
That'd be
the
cool.
beginning exhibit is a picture of a cave painting of a man with a spear and a buffalo.
Yep.
And
was
then
the
it
first-
evolves into.
That's the first manga.
Yeah, it evolves into Hunter x Hunter.
What do you guys think about like art museums?
That's
Ooh,
fucking stupid
I
as
would
shit.
like that. That'd be good.
Okay. We're
Yeah.
different.
What?
We're different.
Art museums are cool.
No,
Yeah.
they're not. They're like things that rich, pretentious snobs pretend is like deep and meaningful. When if you just don't subscribe to that logic, it just means nothing. It's
No,
like,
there's
wow,
like-
look at this one stroke
Nah,
of
there's
paint.
art museums. It's like free to get into, and they just have some random bullshit around. It's like, yeah, you know.
Yeah, I'd rather just watch YouTube.
Okay.
Been watching a lot of Beard Eats Food. Have you seen those videos?
No.
Oh, dude.
The
it's
fuck
so-
is that?
Oh, there's just one guy who like just travels the country who can just eat like thousands of pounds of food.
Yeah.
In like seconds.
I think I watched that
He
guy.
shatters every record, and the best thing is he's not even trying.
Yeah.
He's just casually talking with the customers, just like fucking beasting 12 pancakes at the same time.
Oh.
The guy's the fucking man. This guy.
Yeah, I watched this guy.
He is the fucking man. He gonna put all that shit away. Skip forward 5 minutes, Jay.
Beard eats food.
Yep. Look at this shit. Where'd it go?
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Skip again. Skip again.
I watched this guy eat like 13 pizzas.
Yep. Where'd the other sandwich go, Asmund? Where'd it go? And you know the best thing is, after he eats all that shit,
Look at
you
the
know,
timer's 25 minutes.
Yes,
It's like,
that's disgusting.
You know what it is?
How is it even possible?
After every challenge he does, he says, "So what do y'all have for dessert?" And then he eats dessert after this shit. He is a
Oh
freak
my-
of nature, dude.
How do you? How is that even possible? I don't even know
know.
how you can do that.
Well, that's crazy coming from
And
you.
he's
'cause
got a
you-
milkshake too.
Yeah, but you
there's
said
like
calories don't
there's
exist.
a girl who does this. I don't remember if she's from Japan or Korea. It's something like her stomach stretches like 40 times the normal amount, or expands.
That's fucking nuts.
That's so gross.
And now, a word from our sponsors.
1.
What's up, Punchies, and welcome to Season 2, which is our biggest update yet. First up, Rumble Grounds. See you in the arena.
Hey, do we got YouTube comments to read?
Oh yeah, I'm down to read YouTube comments. Yeah, let's see some of these. How many tank has this people blown up?
No, I heard him say that in person, but I thought that I heard it wrong, so I
Yeah.
didn't point it out. It happens.
I thought it was really funny.
Yeah.
It's funny. It happens.
Yeah.
Let me read
Hunter
one.
TN says, every time Tectone asks a question, you can see a little wisp of Ed's life force escape his body.
Okay, so I would like to just combat this because this is something that a lot of people say, like, "Oh, look at Tectone said this and made him feel this." It's like, bro, Ed literally thought I was hilarious, and he shook my hand and he said, "Come back anytime." Like he was just a good dude. Like he just likes explaining things to people. Like it's really not that deep, guys. Ed was just he knew I was having fun. He was having fun. Relax, Jesus. Never forget Emmy asleep listening to Tectone talk about his dead grandma.
That's really fucked up. Why would you do that?
Yep.
I don't even remember that.
Yeah,
Wow,
because you were
so you
asleep.
did that? You didn't
Yeah.
remember it? Jesus, that's even more fucked up.
I didn't know he was talking about that.
Damn.
Or I wouldn't have gone to bed.
Damn.
My grandma's dead. I mean, also my dad did not die to cancer.
Oh.
Yeah, he's
Congrats.
doing great. Tectone seems like the type of guy who you ask to watch a movie, but then he just talks the whole time and plays on his phone. Then afterwards, he says the movie